Hey everybody, it's me, the Hidden Object Guru. Say hi to Raina, everybody. She's not, the star of the plushie cam today, but she wanted to drop by and say hello. Because let's face it, she loves attention. Alright, as you can imagine, we're going to check in on Cozy Grove. See if we can figure out what's going on with this, living fountain. Maybe get a little closer to wrapping up Ted Sapson. All of which is great. And naturally, we are going to give Jeremy Gruffle a big ol' hug. Because he's the cutest. Someday we'll be able to hug that fountain? Maybe. Wonder if Ted Sapson likes hugs. Probably not, but there's no harm in checking. He just doesn't seem like a huggy guy. Hey, Jetout's here, as is Westley. And, of course, Horking. And hey, Marissa. Hope your move is going well. You said it was a multi-day affair. Yay! Lee Dennings needs something. Oh. Of course, buddy. I've got more than enough of this stuff for you. So that's raw food. And I pressed the wrong button like a dum-dum. I'm sorry to hear that, Marissa. I assume that means you've had some manner of stressful day. Processed food. Well, I happen to have some processed fruit right here. But instead I'm going to give you processed vegetables, because spoiler alert, they're less useful. Aww. You're such a cool cracker. Blueberries! We're getting blueberries. We're getting blueberries, everybody. We're living the dream. No problem, Jet Out. We don't take attendance here on the HOGuru stream. Obviously, we're always happy when people drop by. I am back, Ted. Do you want to chat about your life? No, I don't.
Hello,
nope.
Jimmy. It's time for you to come off the plushie, girl.
Yep. Aww. That's so beautiful. Aww. 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 Yeah, perfect. Oh, Ted. He's so beautiful. Let's see if Ted likes hugs. Wait, that was it?
What, is he done?
He's got 5 stars, but he's not 5 hearts, but he's not done. Yeah. Would you like a hug? We can hug Ted! Yeah, your new logo looks great, Jet Out. Aww.
So cute.
We get to hug Ted Sapson. I know that doesn't sound like we're living the dream, but trust me, we're living the dream. Yeah, they just put out a new update today. I wonder what it changed.
Good, right?
What happened? It's not great now. You should probably toss that bad boy. She had a pepper that wasn't looking great.
Touched it, and I was like, ugh.
Probably not, right?
It's okay, I discovered
I feel
more
like they're
peppers.
giving us more ore than they used to, which is great. What's going on? Bear Pope. Aww. Ancient symbol. I heard someone say it was nearby some delicious desserts, maybe behind something. Well, I know exactly where to get that. No, Coffee. I got a bunch of games that I was sent review copies of, so we got to play that. The people who make Sky Journey, or whatever it's called. Sky something? The point is, it's a ripoff of Journey called Sky something. And they did not ask me to play their game. You did. And as a consequence, I gotta go with the people who sent me games first. But no, Sky looks good, and we'll check it out tomorrow. Let's see. Table of desserts, but behind something. Alright, I need 3. Chicken coop. I actually know where the chicken coop is. I did not, Coffee. Under no circumstances did I ever promise you that. I said I would consider it, and that's all I ever say. I know for a fact that I didn't promise it because if you listen closely, I pretty much never make promises. Why? So I won't disappoint people later on. What's going on here? Wow, they're telling me where the shells are. I guess people noticed that it was incredibly hard to find the shells. So now they're just flat out putting up a thing that tells you where the shells are, which is honestly pretty awesome. You said it was near the chicken coop, but I'm not seeing anything. Damn, Marissa. Well, no wonder you feel like you just need to collapse with the, with a move. Last time I helped somebody moved... Well, no, the last time I helped somebody move, I did it with a... I did all the work and did it with a burned hand. That was not a lot of fun. Time before that, I did fall asleep, although I was suffering from an acute allergic reaction, so, you know. I'm not 100% to blame for that one. Oh.
Asleep?
Rocks don't grow. Oh.
I feel like I haven't heard that
You
story.
have. Oh, it's a special rock. She planted the geode and it came back as a special rock. Are we going to give Ted Sapson a special rock? A unique rock to cheer him up? That would be so beautiful. Alright, let's check on King Barros. Alright, we got a heartbroken guy hidden next to the Colosseum. Nope, King Barros doesn't need anything today. Come, humble shade, and confer with us, matter of nausea. Thou art familiar with the one we call Mayor? Oh, no! Oh. King Barros wants a sash like the mayor sash that Valentina wears. I know, he's so cute. Oh my god, you got added a third person you have to help move? Marissa, that's madness. I do not envy you. Alright. People all sensitive.
Oh, you still have Reyna.
No, Rain is saying hi to everybody. I just said that. Yeah, Rain has dropped by to say hi to everybody until it's time for the plushie cam reveal. Raina just loves, you know, I'd say Raina loves the attention, but I think Raina loves bringing joy to people, and 100% that's something Raina's great at. She just brings joy to people all day long. I don't know anybody who doesn't think that Raina's boss is hell. Elite skipping stones. Now, does that mean that I will get a better prize if I successfully use it to skip to that guy's disturbing maw? Okay. That was nowhere near enough power. Also, well, it was the exact right amount of power, it turns out. I just aimed wrong. No. Exact right amount of power. That looks good. No. Careful. Got it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah! Oh, 5. What? Oh, it's just 10 quartz gemstones. I mean, that's worth $2,000, but, you know. I was hoping for something weird. It's not last night's plushie.
That's Wednesday's plushie.
It's Wednesday's plushie. She's visiting. He's not good at listening.
And got addicted to the attention.
Yeah, it's the first time she was on the plushie cam and she went nuts for it. And now, you know, she just loves the attention.
Plushie. Don't worry.
That's not the plushie cam. That's Reyna.
Well, actually, they asked to be picked, but...
Oh, okay. Basically the same thing. Okay. 1,500, nice.
Was kind of jealous of...
Alright, this might be it for the captain, or it might be a make-work job. Everybody get ready. Nope, just a make-work job. You're a weirdo, Captain, but we like ya. Yay, got it. Alright, so I'm going to go pay for a hint about the chicken coop, and then we're on our way. What?
What?
There's a new bear.
New bear?
Or raccoon,
What the
possibly.
hell?
Ms. Carouse?
Hi, new bear.
A whole year really passed. She's wearing a kit hat? Okay. Aww. Welcome back to the island.
What is happening?
Ghost creatures, okay, they tend to forget themselves. Are you around for memorable? She's preparing a festival and might be a raccoon ghost? That's why she's named Ms. Carouse.
Aw. So happy right now.
Aww. Oh my god. A chill bear sculpture. It's a bear who's chilling with a ukulele. An ice cream hut. A coconut water stall. Fireworks stand. Lay stand. Chill bear sculpture. Palm tree. Summer festival float. Ice cream hut. So she's going to be here, I assume, every season with seasonal stuff.
Aw.
So I assume she'll sell us Halloween stuff and she'll sell us Christmas stuff. Where do I get the sparks to make fireworks? What the hell is a spark? Festive explosives that spirits find delightful. Use them near imps, animals, and bears. Okay. I would love to, but I don't have any sparks. Maybe, wait a minute, wait. Maybe sparks are the currency you get when you give Flamey a log after you've... No, okay. In my defense, that was a really good idea, right?
That's a really good idea. Maybe if you just go talk to Flamey, Flamey will let you know about
Yeah, no, I'll check with him, don't worry. Oh, there's so much light for us to share with the others before we shouldn't hesitate. I want to buy clothes. Lifeguard uniform. I can buy a lifeguard uniform. I can buy a visor. Swimming goggles. They actually look pretty nice. Red heart sunglasses. Festival shirt. Well, when I do the fireworks, I'll do the festival shirt. Yeah. Alright. How do I get the sparks? Oh, wait. If I help them, I will get sparks? Aww. Okay. Alright, so if I help imps with their stuff... Aww. Aww. Oh, she only shows up in the summer, so there'll be different bears for different season, I assume. Or different raccoons.
So exciting.
Okay. I get that, Marissa. Raccoons are incredible.
Raccoons are the best.
No, that's not true at all, Coffee. Like I said. We tried to play a... okay, imps and their sparks. How do you do that? With sparks to make fun? Okay. Alright. I will go look for it. No, Coffee, I made it very clear that I'd be happy to play, what's it called? Ms. Explosion Man, but then it turns out you gotta have an online thing for the Switch to play it online. If you just get yourself a copy of Nazi Zombie Army 4, I'd be happy to play online with you. We were trying to play it online with Desire, but for whatever reason, he wasn't able to get online with me. It was weird. We tried it on multiple days. Aww. Oh, Octavia. Unintentional puns are the worst.
No, they're delightful.
Okay, we've already talked about that. Aww. Alright, we're gonna give Octavia a hug. Please tell me we're gonna let us hug you. Oh, she loves hugs.
Yay!
We can craft shell models that we can plant places. They cost 10 grand. Is this a joke? Wow. Yeah, and like I said, we can try that on a day. I haven't decided yet. I haven't even downloaded it. You gotta stop being so impatient, Coffee. Things happen on a timeline. And I'm unbelievably busy at the moment.
Yeah.
Even by me standards, I'm busy right now. And I'm always busy. Okay. I gotta prepare for a vacation. She's happy about that. I got a stupidly large amount of work to turn in. Got a bunch of videos I gotta make. So, spoiler alert. Online games, the thing I like least, are pretty much the lowest on my list of priorities right now. It would be hard to imagine something lower on my list of priorities at the moment. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I'm saying you got to be patient. Or just get a game you know I want to play anyway. Like Nazi Zombie Army 4. Okay. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure this thing is nice, but I already played Journey. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to end the coffee bean quest. Aww. I like how they keep the arrow going even after he's tossed it to me. That's terrible, Wesley. Yeah, Octavia's adorbs. Donate. Wait a minute. Why can't I just end the quest? Do I have to get him specific cocoa beans? Or do I just have to have cocoa beans in my inventory? Let's test this. Because previously I've always able to just give him whatever cocoa beans. But now I might have to have them in my inventory? Or am I out of cocoa beans? No, I got plenty of cocoa beans. Okay. So now I have 3 cocoa beans in my inventory. No, I need to get special cocoa beans for him. Okay, this is new. I didn't know that. I'm not particularly happy about it either. Yeah, I can't just give him the cocoa beans. Okay, that is weird. Oh, good. It's by stakes tied to a skull. Thanks for the tip. There's only 50,000 stakes tied to skulls on this island. I mean, I did find him right away, but you know. That's because there's more of them on the beach than elsewhere. Oh, the merry bench. Always the merry bench. Oh, you meant bad criminals a different way than I would have used it. No. Again, I play everything on PS4, Coffee. I don't have an online thing on, I don't have an online service at all on my Switch. Well, he's not that far from the other guy. There, I got the cocoa beans. Are you happy now? Alright, let's cheer these guys up and see if we finally get some of those sparks. Pumpkinhead, interesting guess. We're going to be doing the plushie cam in just a minute. Okay, what if you... Do you want to give me sparks? Nope. Yeah, I guess burbs and deer don't count. I have to give it to imps. Alright. I didn't want to burn anything. I wanted to grab some bonbons. Okay. And then trick these guys into cheering up. Well, not trick. You know, encourage. There he is. He's very sad. And only bonbons are going to cheer him up. Okay, that's one. And as I recall, King Barros and his Colosseum are directly behind the... is that close enough? It is. Are directly behind the post office. Alright. Boom. Hey, you guys get out of here. These aren't for you.
Yeah.
They're for the depressed imps.
Yeah, you happy imps have to fend for yourself.
I mean, yeah, that's the way it works. Does that make me a bad person? Yes. But I'm a bad person that's cheering up some imps. So I think it balances out.
My supper is finally done. I'm so excited.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I got it.
Okay. So anyway, I was trying to think up of a device in a script. You know, that would be a secret piece of information that someone could want to get and be worth, chasing and killing over. And I'm having a real time, something embarrassing that would destroy their lives, and I'm having trouble coming up with anything in today's political climate where right-wing people wouldn't just say, yeah, who cares? Like, literally, I can't come up with anything. So I'm going to have to keep thinking about this a lot.
What are you trying to come up with?
Well, like, oh no, this person murdered somebody. I'm like, no, right-wing people would sign off on their politicians murdering people.
Gay sex.
Even that, I think they'd give them a pass these days. But maybe that would do it. They do hate gay people.
Mm-hmm.
That could be it. Okay, careful. Where's the other sad guy?
I would horror king, but I'm eating my supper. So yeah, I'm a little distracted by my supper.
Okay, has anyone noticed that the other sad guy has disappeared?
Oh no.
Alright, well I think they're updating, introduced a new glitch, everybody. So thanks for that, game. I'm angry at the game now. That happened before. Oh yeah, no, I mean, I would love the new bear to, teach me all sorts of things about life and love. But the one issue there is it's not really clear to get sparks. And that's something they probably should... Hey, Jeremy, what's up? He's got a new recipe? What's the new recipe, Jeremy? Oh, I can craft skipping stones. I don't have to just hope I find them. Nice. So the more valuable a skipping stone is, the better rewards are that they send you. Which is nice. Symbol dust. That's a mausoleum. Creepy. Alright. Here's your filthy cocoa beans, you monster. I just used 16 bonbons to try and reunite two dudes. And then one of them disappeared. I'm just saying. This game's having a weird issue since the upgrade. Well, at least Festival Raccoon seems to be having an amazing time. Like, she seems to really love the place. She just moves from festival to festival, and that sounds incredible.
So how long is she there for?
I don't know. Probably just till the end of the summer festival season. But I guess we'll find out, right? Maybe she's here every Friday for the summer, or maybe she's only here over the weekend around July 4th. I mean, who knows? Okay, that was cool. But if it was every Friday during the summer, that would be badass. Oh, right, I need another thing for Ted Sapson. Seriously, though, does anyone remember where the other bear is? You know. The bear. Okay, my lady's not helping.
Which bear?
The fountain bear. The new bear.
She was that way.
Super helpful.
Huh.
Alright, so where?
I swear she was that way somewhere. And up a little more, maybe?
Okay.
Maybe?
Oh, yeah, there she is.
Welcome.
You're the best. Aww.
Well, you're like, that's not helpful. Oh, wait, perfectly that's
Aww. Her fountain is broken. Of course I'll bring you some rocks for you to repair yourself, you little cutie. She needs to be repaired because her head is broken because it's a fountain. This is actually unbelievably cute. You were right, Marissa, as was Lady.
Isn't Isn't she usually right?
Oh, totes. Wow, he doesn't sell me logs anymore. Because, you know, there's no more bears to find. So I guess he really wanted me to find
Marissa
bears.
and I both knew where she was.
Yeah, I literally just said that.
Oh.
She's right a lot, but she doesn't listen to me talk. Campfire used to cook food. Now, if I recall correctly, that was right... No, that's not it there. I saw the spit there, and so I thought that was a campfire used to cook food, but there's no item near it. Oh, no, there it is. I was right. Burrow in the sand pile. Okay, there's the burrow. No sand piles near it, unfortunately. Hey, guys. You seem like you're having a party kind of night. Okay. There we go. Supply shelf. That's where Jeremy Gruffle lives. By supply shelves. Okay. Hey, Francesca. What's up? Alright, so here's the supply shelves, and that's not the item. That is some fries. Hey, Jeremy. Alright, now here's the last one. Look by a hat shop? Is there a hat shop in this game?
Also, hat shop?
How's there a hat shop in this game that I've never noticed? Has Valentina been running a hat shop this entire time? First off, Reyna is a cutapillar. No, that's new. That is definitely new. Huh. A hat shop and I can't... Oh, it's a tea store or coffee shop.
Ooh, tea store.
Nice. Anyway, yes. It is time to prep the plushie cams. This is our last bear to help today. So it's time for the plushie cam.
So we'll have to say goodbye to Reyna.
Sorry, Reyna. That's it for tonight. Alright, everybody. A ninja bear? Oh, no. Damn.
Nice, Maddie.
That was super cute.
What I missed?
He was talking about like he was invoking the spirits of the island and he found a lady ninja bear who was deeply awesome. Anyway, time to guess the plushie cam. What? Alright. Oh, here you go. Dahlia Cosgrove. Battle standard of our failed revolution. Aww. Aww. The empty symbol of a promise never kept.
Aww.
Aww.
She's
Well,
such a cutie
Oh my
patootie.
god! She has the catapults she used for her revolution against the Bear Pope.
That's awesome.
That's so awesome. This bear's amazing. We're loving Dahlia so far. Gotcha, unabridged. Marissa's going with turtles. So here's the rules for the plushie cam. Guess who's on the plushie cam? If you guess correctly, you win a game from a list I will send you of Steam games. So I send you the list. You tell me the one you want. I give you a code. Everybody gets one guess. If two people guess the same thing, only the first on my timeline counts. Doesn't matter where it is on your timeline. It's never going to be the same plushie as it was yesterday. And if you guess a category of plushie, like cat, and it's Garfield, I'll say, okay, but you have to specify which cat it is. You are right that it's a cat, but you're going to have to tell me which cat it is if you want to win. So that's going to be the experience of playing Guess the Plushie Cam, which I encourage you to start with now. We will be closing it off before we start the next game. Oh, there we go. That's okay, Otaku. Theoretically, the plushie cam is open to people who don't speak English, but it will be more difficult for them to play. But if you were to say, for example, Pero, Well, I would know that was you were guessing dog. I don't know the name of uh, a lot of animals in Spanish. It's pretty much perro and gato. Chupacabra, which suggests that cabra means goat. No, Capricorn, the goat symbol. So yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I have lost the thread of unabridged comments.
Come on, that was a funny joke.
What? Yes.
Jeremy Gruffles, he said this is the oldest recorded joke.
Yeah.
A drunk opens a bar and stations a chained bear outside. Because he's a drunk. He wants all the alcohol for himself.
Yeah.
And who's going to come into a bar that has a bear out front of him?
It's a horrible joke, but okay.
That's a great joke.
It
Come
was
on.
good. It was good.
All right, it's time to hug Jeremy Gruffle. Aww.
I was saying I lost the thread of unabridged.
No, I understand. We were talking about other stuff, though.
A walrus dressed like
HOGuru!
Victoria? Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, Tornado Maddie's rather circuitously guessing a octopus. It was a circuitous route to figure out what he was guessing, but he is guessing an octopus. Well, I hope you enjoyed your camping other than all the bug bites. Although bug bites are largely like the distinguishing characteristic of camping.
Oh, Maddie was camping?
Yeah, he said that in his comments just now.
Oh, yeah.
So yes, let's close this down. Boom. And move on to our second game of the evening. You have a few more seconds to guess them up a plushie.
Marissa, I don't think has guessed yet.
No, she guessed turtle.
Well, she did. Okay.
No. Now, she knows we don't have a turtle. And she knows we're not announcing that it's a new plushie. So she knows it can't be a turtle.
Well, we have a Hammer Brother.
Does that count?
I don't know.
Like, if you said turtle, and it's Hammer Brother or Bowser, do I have to say it is a turtle, you have to guess better? Or do they count as Mario characters? Are they both?
I think they're both.
Alright, so yeah, Marissa's guess counts if it's Bowser or the Hammer Brother. There you go.
I think she's trying to throw away her guess with something she knows we don't have.
That's a good plan, too.
'Cause she won last night, but you know. Queen Walrus sounds fun, unabridged.
Everybody wants a Queen Walrus.
Now I feel the need to meet this walrus.
Although, I think what we all want more is a Hitler Walrus named Christopher Walrus.
Is this a reference to something?
Yes, it is.
What is it a reference
Seth
to?
Meyers' terrible
Oh, God.
chicken World War II spy movie.
Right.
Because walruses are one of the few animals that have mustaches, so that's how you could give it a Hitler mustache.
Yeah.
And it would be voiced by Christoph Waltz.
Yep.
He did a whole thing. Oh, he said to guess turtle. Gotcha. Pet shop videos. That sounds very cute. So you, like, talk about the animals in a pet shop? Okay. Alright, let's do this.
Now, isn't Littlest Pet Shop those little toy things? And there was a cartoon to go with it?
Oh, cute. I wasn't familiar with those. I had never heard of that. So anyway, I'm going to play a bunch of Green Hell tonight to get ready for tomorrow's exercise stream. Because, spoiler alert, I found an impassable bug that broke the game today. Lady Guru just told me. I found a bug that destroyed my save file today. You were supposed to, I had been searching the entire map for a key to get into a storage place at the airport. And I couldn't find it anywhere. So I just looked it up, and they're like, oh yeah, when you finish the attempt to radio people, the key to that door will just fall on the table. And I'm like, well, I certainly didn't see that happen. So I went back to the radio table, and the key is on top of the radio where it's supposed to be. So what obviously happened was, it did fall and I didn't notice it. And then when I saved and came back, the game had reset it to be back on top of the radio, but now there's no way to make it fall back down.
Oh no.
So the game is literally impossible to progress any farther in.
Ooh.
It's a pretty big glitch to miss. And I know they're gonna say, well, you should have noticed the thing that fell. And I'm like, yeah, I should have, but the game shouldn't be impossible to complete if I didn't. You know? That'd be like if in Subnautica, if you missed one of the broadcasts, you can never get into the captain's quarters and find out how to build a spaceship. That is the equivalent of this. But anyway, let's get back to it with Sturmfront. Oh, right, yeah, we gotta reveal the plushie cam. Alright, plushie game guesses finalized in 3, 2, 1. Today's plushie cam star is... Foxy! It's Socks the Fox, who is as cute as he looks. Just everything you think about how cute this guy is, he's so much cuter in real life. You have no idea. Just a super chill, super cute fox. Adorbs as hell. Alright, let's do it. Hidden Object Guru here with Sturmfront the Mutant War, which looks to be a heavy metal influenced... Oh, the recorder didn't work. That was embarrassing. Hidden Object Guru here with hot new game Sturmfront the Mutant War, which is a heavy metal inspired shooter of some kind. I'm intrigued, even despite the unfortunate name. That's a three-breasted demon. This is very 90s metal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like 90s European metal album cover.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Designation Siegfried von Hammerstein. Yep. So I have to kill mutants. What's the deal? Wow. Yeah. This is so 90s. Your will is no consequence. Your purpose has been ordained. You're a slave to your destiny. So now we're getting into real Warhammer 40,000 nonsense. So what kind of game? Oh, twin stick shooter. It's a twin stick shooter, everybody.
And it looks like it was made in the 90s.
It really does. Oh, that is not a... that is... Oh.
Mm-hmm.
The way the camera's moving, like, it's not smooth at all. It's very jarring. Well, we'll see. What the hell is going on over there? Ah, okay. I'm not in favor of what I just did.
Agreed, unabridged. It does
Into
kind of
ship and attack. All right, let's do this. Yeah, this could not be more 90s. Every filthy alley and every stinking brothel must be purged. You seem like the worst.
Yeah, what's the problem with the brothels?
I got no problem with brothels. Alright, let's 90s. Ah! Alright, so let's just wreck everything. I assume this is a, what do you call it? Total carnage type of situation where I don't have any limits on my ammo and I can just wreck whatever, right? Well, I'm already down to 1 hit point, so that's not good. Is there a way I can destroy these spawners, or are they just infinitely spawning? Because it would not be good if there's no way to destroy the spawners. Now, they got me.
Instead of going to Indigo, why don't you go to your local comic book shop to get your manga?
That's a good idea. Support local people instead of those monsters at Indigo. Okay. Was that a fire upgrade? I know that. Ooh, rocket launcher, nice. But I only have 5 shots. Okay. Okay, I'm getting the basics of this game.
When did liquor stores close? It depends where you are. Liquor stores from place to place and province to province now.
Some 9, some 6, some 8.
10.
Do we have one that gets open until 10?
Yeah.
Alright, well you should go and get me some booze. It was a joke. I thought it was a funny joke. She disagreed.
It was so funny.
Okay, so if you check this out, this is interesting. Nice. Plasma cannon. So, I can't, there is a way to destroy those spawners, because if I walk into them, I take a point of damage, but they do get destroyed. Now, that's obviously not what I'm supposed to do, but At least there is a way to destroy them.
That sucks that you don't have a local comic book shop, honey.
Yeah. Although I hear Alberta's very bad for that. I know people from Alberta who did not like any of their fuel for flame. I have a flamethrower.
Do you remember the story?
I do remember. That's what I was getting. That's how you destroy the spawners, everybody. Use the flamethrower on them. And that's why I have to keep picking up more fuel for the flamethrower, because it's an ultimate weapon, and it has almost no ammo. Okay, I get it now. I understand how we're supposed to play this game, basically. There's some health. Really some health. Because I'm out of health, is the thing. Take that, you jerk. Oh, no, just that we know somebody from Alberta, and their comic book shop, their local comic book shop, was just the worst comic book shop with the worst comic book snobs running it. Just real
There's a story.
ridiculous
What is
jerk
the
to
story?
pussies.
Nathan Fillion's mother.
Wanted a certain a cover of the Firefly comic, and he went to get it, and the guy was like, yeah, I don't care that you're Nathan Fillion. That thing costs double what the other things cost.
No, and also, like, they didn't know she was his mother.
Oh.
And they were super snotty to her or something
Yep,
like
and
that.
then he went in himself.
Yeah, and then he went in himself.
Yeah. Boom.
Like, they weren't even going to sell it to her or some such nonsense.
Yeah, it was just something ridiculous. Okay, my gun is now ridiculous, which is nice. I am scourging these
Yeah,
spawners.
I know, Maddie. And BC is making their mask law is gone too. I'm like, this seems a little early.
No!
Like, not
They
enough
got
people
me.
are vaccinated yet, and
Also, BC, your whole province is on fire.
Yeah.
I feel like masks are a really good idea
Yeah.
when, you know, the air is made of soot.
well, that's good that your local comic store's staff are nice.
That is great to hear.
Uh,
Wait, I thought he said he didn't have a local comic book store.
I don't know.
The Purifier, 1 of 4. They're everywhere in Mannheim. Horrors, beautiful, tempting, dangerous, community, hard finding my test. Wow. So, apparently, this is the story of a creepy incel who is afraid of sexuality, which, you know what? Yeah. I mean, 90s Norwegian metal? That sounds about right.
I'm not really comfortable with this.
Well, no, I'm sure it's critical of it. They wouldn't be putting in such a nakedly, I'm uncomfortable with things as a negative thing about the character if they weren't making a comment on it. Unless they are the most oblivious
Like, you
people
have
I've ever
all
heard
these
of.
other countries having more lockdowns and more cases now. And we're like, hey, let's get rid of those masks.
It's true, Jason Kenney doesn't sound fantastic.
Uh,
I mean, our premier's a real dirtbag. But Jason Kenney seems to be on another level entirely. I do like the sheer volume of explosions in this game. I'll say that. Just way too many
The
explosions.
local comic store doesn't have the manga you want? That's so
Oh,
ridiculous.
can they order it, Maddie?
No,
Sometimes they can
yeah.
order it.
There are some comic book stores that just don't carry a lot of manga. Which
Also
I've always
true.
found weird.
Well, but I mean, with manga, there's so damn much of it.
Oh,
It's
there
not like
is.
you can stock all the manga.
Do you remember how much the store I worked at carried?
Yep.
It carried a ton of manga.
And it was still just a drop in the bucket
And we
compared
were
to the
willing
manga that comes out every month.
And we were always willing to order it too.
And now, the amount of manga that comes out every month in English, which isn't how it was back in the 90s
God, no.
when we were comic book shopper people. Boom. Sorry, guys. But you had to learn your lesson about me murdering. Is that a lesson? Yeah, I think that's a lesson. So much gasoline. Very
Oh,
funny,
David?
Maddie. Although we did kind of narrowly avoid having an American for a prime minister when, what's his name, tried to become the liberal leader briefly. Kind of blanking his name
Mulcair.
now. No, Mulcair's NDP. God, what was his name? You know, the guy who, again, moved to America and taught in American
I
schools.
thought that was Mulcair.
No, it was the guy in the Liberal Party. Moved to America,
Yeah.
right out of college, worked there in schools for 20 years, and he's like, comes back and wants to be prime minister. I'm like, yeah, that's not going to work out. I sold my card, see?
That's good, Marissa. We were talking about that the other day. But how skeezy comic book shops used to be and how far they've come.
Yeah.
Although sadly, the one I worked at closed. And the one that's closest to us, I hate.
It is the skeeziest of them all.
So skeezy.
Some might call it skeezy-tacular.
I went in there before Christmas to try and find something to surprise HOGuru with. And, like, I got glared at the entire time.
I assume it was you were looking for something Fist of the North Star related?
No, I didn't even ask them any questions. I was just, like, looking at, like, and then there was a point where I was looking at toys and stuff like that, but it was, like, they just, like, glared at me and, like, were muttering to themselves, and I was like,
Ugh.
I guess I'm gonna leave. They kept saying hello to regulars and ignoring me, and I was like,
Yeah, well, they don't know how to make it seem like a welcoming
I'm
environment.
not wearing a mask, but some of you employees used to shop from me.
Yep.
I know you don't know who I am, but like, regardless of the like, it was very like, oh, this person doesn't belong in this store attitude.
Yeah, that's definitely the vibe they give off over there. They are gatekeepers. And there's nothing less sympathetic than a gatekeeper.
And I don't.
The hell is
and it's
that?
like, basically, like you have to be one of the regulars because I don't know what the gatekeeping criteria is.
I know, it's insane.
Do I have to come in and say live long and prosper for you to accept me?
I don't think that would help. Boom. Damn right you should keep wearing a mask,
me
Maddie.
too, Maddie. I like
My mask ain't going nowheres.
not getting sick. That's great.
Okay.
Okay, so seriously, today in the store, I'm serving this woman, and she was trying to show me her receipt on her phone, but I needed to scroll down. And I was like, "Can I touch your phone?" She's like, "Oh yeah, I don't care. I work in a hospital. I mean, I'm not worried about germs." That was my reaction.
Well, I guess
Your
she's
face-
become fatalistic because she's around so many germs all day.
She's literally like, I'm not paranoid. Like, she's not taking the precautions everybody else is. She's like, I haven't gotten COVID so far, so I guess I'm just lucky.
Okay, I hate this woman that I've never
And
met.
I'm like, if I guess this is the way, maybe this is the psychological way she's
Coping.
dealing
Yeah.
with
100%
working
that's
in a
what's
hospital
happening.
during COVID. But I was like, I am horribly uncomfortable now, having touched your possessions.
Yep.
Like, I really
You
don't
want to
want
double
you to-
sanitize those hands.
Do you feel how raw they are?
Yes, I know.
They got sanitized.
Damn right they did.
Uh,
Yeah, this is, again, the most 90s experience I've played since the 90s.
yeah, and that's the problem, Marissa, because everybody in Canada hears that America doesn't have to wear masks anymore. Not that anybody ever really did. Like, if there were places where... I know there were places where there were mask mandates, but most of the places...
Generally not so much.
And, like, they're all like, well, we should be able to stop wearing masks. I'm like, no. Like, I literally had one of my regular customers be like, oh, I'm fully vaccinated and take off her mask. And I'm like, yeah, you're still required to wear your mask and keep it on. Like, you're fully vaccinated, but it doesn't, like, the data's not in on if you can spread the virus.
Yeah, and again, I love how Americans were briefly paranoid about
That's smart,
surveillance.
Wesley.
And then the moment someone gave them away
Yeah.
to defeat all surveillance cameras everywhere and be completely safe from surveillance, they said, but if I'm safe from surveillance, I won't have any freedom, and they refused to do it. Americans, you make no sense. No sense whatsoever.
Agreed, Marissa.
Boom. Well, that got taken care of
Enjoying this
quite
whole
neatly.
Not, having gotten sick. Like, not just COVID, sick in general.
Yep, that's why I'm keeping
It's
up the
really
myth of
nice.
mask. Yay. Okay, Solar Bear, Grand Resistance, the Days of Men Still Are, Great Melanolus. Okay. Nice. So every time you go to a new area, there's a guy with his multi-part story to tell you. See? And it's all very metal nonsense. As one does. Okay, yeah. Maybe maybe I should hide. Turns out, I'm really expecting there to be a dodge button, but there isn't one. And I mean, there weren't a lot of dodge buttons back in the 90s, so I'm not entirely surprised. Now, what is that trophy worth
Well,
for?
Maddie, that's not entirely
500,
true.
wow. What's that?
British people turn off their lights at night to Americans gave their life for the good of the world. Dumbasses here can't bother me with their like, yeah, Americans didn't really give their lives for the
No, fun fact, if you were an American who went off to fight in World War II, there was something along the lines of a 93 or 4% chance you were coming back alive. Almost no American soldiers were killed compared to how many went. It's kind of amazing, actually.
And if you want to talk about the worst of the fighting, especially in Germany,
Yeah.
Canada did a lot of that.
We lost more percentage-wise than the Americans did.
And I mean,
No!
even once America got
Sideslugs.
involved in the war, we still lost more. Because we were in there real early.
Yeah, you can't blame that pupper, right, Marissa? Like, you're very much in favor of that pupper's actions?
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah? Like a pupper who just needs the attention after she feels she's been ignored all day? Who cannot relate to that?
But agreed, Maddie. The fact that people can't wear masks to
It's insane.
protect other people and themselves, it just baffles me.
Yeah, I mean, but it's... Well, I mean, I was talking about this on Twitter the other day, where it comes down to, nice. The idea that it's like, we used to have the idea that whether or not you actually did the right thing, there was an expectation that doing the right thing and trying to help people was a positive idea.
Yeah.
Whereas America just had a president who said that everybody's on their own, screw people who need help, they're suckers and losers. A guy who, hates the troops because he thinks only an idiot would sign up to fight for his country. Like, that's who they had as their president. So when that kind of attitude is coming from the top down, you end up with really trash takes from everybody. Yeah.
It's just this weird thing. Like, I was talking about this today.
Oh, wow. This level is not messing around. That is adorable, Marissa. I am very much in favor of your dog now. I'm not saying your dog is my hero, but your dog's also not my hero. Just like just a cuddle monster.
Yeah, I was saying this today about how, like, you and I were in a store a while back, and the guy at the cash had his mask under his nose, and I was like, that's supposed to be over your nose, right? He was like, you have no idea how hard it is to wear food shit to work. You looked at her and you were like, she works 9 hours a day with one eye.
Yep.
Oh, can you turn down the game audio?
Oh, I will.
Yeah, Maddie. Canada joined started fighting officially in World War II in 1939.
Yep. Because Canada wasn't full of, let's face it, Nazis.
Yep.
There was this thing called the America First movement, which was just Nazis.
Yeah. And we were in some Canadian. The Canadian forces were in some of the dirtiest fighting.
Yeah. Well, fun fact, the interesting thing, no, they got me again. This is not easy. I like it. Oh, God, yeah. No, and Canada did that, too. The treatment of the Japanese after Pearl Harbor, both in Canada and in America, was absolutely disgusting. There's no excuse for what either of our countries did. Was America worse? Yes, of course they were. But Canada cannot hold its head up with any kind of pride for the treatment of the Japanese during World War II. It was all a bunch of racist nonsense.
Yeah. George Takei has a lot to say about that.
Oh, yeah.
It's
God,
the
he's...
I don't know if you've seen the musical, but I quite like his musical. It's not bad. They wrote George Takei, right.
he co-wrote a
produced,
musical.
Yeah.
No, it's based on his life.
Yeah. Based on his experiences in Japanese internment camps.
Yep.
Right, Maddie?
Careful. Again,
Yeah,
literally,
that's true.
although I liked I like someone's statement where it's like, being in prison isn't a real punishment. People should have harsher punishment for crimes. And then someone pointed out that those same people,
Can't
when
say-
asked to stay in their comfortable house for 2 weeks, all went insane and decided they were going to overthrow the government.
Yeah.
The same kind of people who said prison is too cushy.
Yup.
Yep. Yeah. Well, again, I always look at Vietnam, who are just like, hey, everybody stay home in the whole country until this COVID thing is wrapped up. And they wrapped everything up inside 5 weeks because everyone stayed home for 5 weeks. Every country could have done that.
I was willing to.
Well, but that's what happens when you don't let capitalism run your country.
Yup.
When you just say, we're just going to bring you food for 5 weeks. And they did. They brought everybody food for 5 weeks. How are you supposed to deal with that? Is there a dodge button I don't know about? Like, look at the fields of weaponry they're throwing at me. Like, if the flamethrower, in addition to closing off nests, canceled bullets, boom, I would completely understand how you're supposed to play this game. But I get flooded by these guys, and there's nothing I can do about it. All right, so this has been Sturmfront, a lovable trip back to the 90s when games were very deeply silly, ultraviolet, and were all trying to recreate the experience of looking at a heavy metal album cover in video game form. Obviously, the pinnacle of this attempt was Doom, heavy metal album cover, the game, but this is absolutely a perfect snapshot of that era in video games and game development. I'm not ready to sign off on its politics. We have to check a little harder to see if its comments are meant ironically and as a criticism of this thing, or if these guys really are ridiculous right-wing metalheads. It's often difficult to tell the difference, because right-wing metalheads are so obviously on their face ludicrous that it's hard to parody them. But I'll check and see what these guys have to say. That was kind of awesome, actually.
Yes, Maddie. You got it.
Anyway, for now, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestion, related whatnots, go in the comment section below the video. I'll see you back here for more new and upcoming games, but until then, I'm going to say that's right. Au revoir. Yeah, FDR is fascinating because he was a good president in so many ways,
Yeah.
but at the same time, FDR
Oh, yes. Sorry.
was a good president in so many ways, but at the same time, he was constrained by the white supremacy inherent in America. Like, he can do all these nice things, as long as it's only for white people. So it's like, even he was trapped in this white supremacist mindset. And it's that mindset that, of course, created the internment camps.
Ugh.
You know, the only difference is in Canada, we went all the way with it. It jailed all of our German people, too.
Yeah, I know.
But
And
America was so full of Nazis, you couldn't, you know,
The
jail the
internment
German
camps
people.
had better, and this isn't saying a lot.
No, it's not.
Had better,
Amenities?
yeah.
Yeah. They weren't as nightmarishly awful. All right, so
There's
next
a
up.
whole- There's a whole series of people actually collect this. It's actually worth quite a bit of money. A lot of Germans in the internment camps in Canada would like do wood crafting and stuff like
Yeah.
that to spend the time.
There's a whole
Yeah.
kind of art style
Yeah.
that is thought of as like German internment handcrafts.
Yeah. And they're actually worth a lot now.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's do this.
No one got it, Horror King.
Here we go. 100%. I agree with that, Maddie. I live in Ottawa, and I'm happy we didn't have any fireworks. It's great. Hidden Object Guru here with hot new game Urban Trial Tricky, which I assume is one of those stunt games. You know, the games where you do stunts on a bike? Those games. Yeah, it's games where you do stunts on a bike. I would love to learn how to play this. What a rockin' beat. I would love to know how to play. How? Ah. No! I almost flipped. Oh, so it's exactly like Trials. Okay. What? So yeah, it's just trials, but with a motorcycle instead of a. Oh, I see. Whoa, with a motorcycle instead of a bike. Oh! That was not great. Okay. What was the spin supposed to accomplish? I don't know what that is, Otamon, so never. Unless you're going to tell me what it is and give me a reason I should play it. Well, of course you're not excited. You got to deal with a traumatized dog. You're not in a position to be excited about fireworks.
Marissa, last night
apparently
at
Honey Select is a
midnight,
pornographic game.
we had people setting off fireworks from the grassy area right beside our building, literally.
Yeah,
right
there's a
beside
park right next to our building, literally abutting our building, and there were people sending up fireworks.
So there were fireworks
exploding 30 feet outside of our window.
Yeah, not even. It was atrocious.
Yeah.
I have admittedly cheap blackout curtains that aren't really blackout curtains, but still decent curtains.
Okay.
And it was strobing red and white light in my window and huge explosions right outside of it. I was very cranky.
Okay, the jumping makes no sense, but I love it. If you want me to play a pornographic game, I will, but FYI, we won't be on stream, and I will censor out all of the content and only be showing the quote-unquote gameplay element, not the lascivious elements. Because YouTube 100% does not allow lasciviousness on YouTube. Wasn't that the exact same course I just did? That's very creepy, Otamon. We're probably not going to be covering that.
Oh.
Maddie, it's fine. I understand why Maddie did that, but in the future, Maddie, it's fine. It's not attacking anyone. We only cancel spam or attack.
I only thought I did that by accident.
Fire bans and... Oh, yeah. Of course water bans.
Oh, God.
It's true. Well, I was thinking about that. Culturally, no one is? Because, fun fact, here in Canada, it is 100% legal for women to be topless at any time. Anytime a woman wants to be topless in public, she is fully able to legally in Canada.
Yep.
Right? And no one does. Because, again, it's not culturally accessible whether or not it's legally accessible.
I have very light skin and don't really like to get our boobs burnt.
Yes, but I'm not talking about you.
Oh.
I'm talking about how literally no one does. Just because it's not culturally acceptable like it is in Europe, even though it's legally acceptable.
I mean, I know people that do, but they tend to be in their own social group that does.
Exactly. And there have always been naturalists who do that.
And I'm like, I mean, I've been places publicly topless.
Yeah.
But...
Whoa! This is a very bouncy bike. I really like it. This very much seems like an easy mode version of...
That being said...
What's that?
You don't go to pride parades.
No, I don't.
You hate crowds.
That's true. And I'm sure pride parades are different, but that's just pride parades.
You just have to find a group of people that is culturally acceptable.
Yeah. Oh, no! Oh, I smattered my spine. Ah. I won't, Otamon, thank you.
In Ontario, yes. I don't know about other provinces.
What?
Because it was a provincial thing. The topless thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was... Wasn't it national? She's looking it up, everybody. I know it's true in Ontario, but I think it might be national. I thought it was a charter issue. When I say a charter issue, that refers to our Charter of Rights and Freedoms, which is great. It's, like our Constitution, except there's this really disgusting part of it that lets you opt out of any part of the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. Which is how Quebec has all of its...
yeah, it's just Ontario.
It's just Ontario. I was totally wrong about that, folks. Woohoo! Oh, this is cute.
It was a higher court challenge in Ontario in 1996.
Yeah. Well, I knew it was a court challenge. I knew it was a high court challenge, which is why I thought it was a Supreme Court challenge. And obviously, I just remembered it wrong.
NBC did it too.
There you go. What? How did that not count? We are in Ottawa, Otomon. The greatest city in the world. Sorry, New York, but you got nothing on Ottawa. Okay, I'm really enjoying these stunts. That's true, Marissa. Very big fans. Go for the joke, Horror King.
What are we big fans of?
Pride.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Alright, perform tricks to get points. I will. This is just a way more accessible Trials, because on Trials you're on a dirt bike, so if you fall awkwardly, you know, you die. Whereas here, you're on a motorbike with really good shocks, apparently, so it's much easier to land things.
Where have I been topless in public? At public settings? Oh, wait. That was Pride. That was Pride. That was Pride. Oh, that time was some friends of mine getting married who happened to be lesbians. Okay, yeah. We're just gonna end it right there.
Yep. So, here's the problem with my playing this game. I'm enjoying it a ton. This is absolutely my kind of thing.
Ottoman's in Toronto.
Yeah, I saw.
HOGuru used to live in Toronto.
Yes, that's why, and I left, because let's face it, it's no Ottawa. Look at these wheelies! Whoops! Oh no!
That is true, Maddie, but until we live in that perfect utopia, Pride Month is amazing.
Yep.
And hey, every day should be Pride.
Absolutely.
I mean, Ottawa's Pride Parade happens in August.
Boom.
That is true, Ottoman. And the majority of our country doesn't really have people living in it.
Yep. The vast majority.
Yeah.
Again, second biggest country on Earth. Population less than South Korea. There are less people in Canada than there are in South Korea, which is a country like the size of Newfoundland. Oh, fill the special one. It is. I'm being hyperbolic.
Hyperbolic is better.
Oh, I would love to do... I wish you hadn't done that during a jump. Oh. Wait, why did doing the special trick end my combo?
Yeah, Maddie, that's true. Yeah, Ontario has a ton of people. That's why every time someone in Canada criticizes the fact that Ontario is the last province to be reopening stuff, I'm like, yeah, but we have a bigger population.
By a huge amount.
It makes sense that the province would be very cautious.
100%. Woohoo! Did I get my 400,000 points? Oh!
California has a bigger population than
Yep, Canada. Yeah. But California's pretty huge compared to South Korea.
What'll be the next game you're playing?
Ow!
David wants to know.
Oh, you'll see. Heh. I've got a weird horror game to play next. Can I please have that cash?
Hey,
Thank
Marissa,
you.
I was asking earlier if you're still here. Have you ever seen George Takei's musical? Whose name I forget.
It's called Allegiance.
Allegiance. I quite enjoy it. It's pretty decent. I started commenting earlier and then I forgot to ask her.
I understand. What? A 540 spin? You're damn right I did. Yeah, it's like Trials meets Tony Hawk, but it's more accessible than either.
Wait. I finally have seen a musical you haven't, Marissa?
That doesn't sound true.
It doesn't sound true at all.
Wait, what happened to my special technique? Damn. Gotcha, Horror King. That's fair, Maddie. Rich people are famously the worst. There's been scientific studies about that. Being rich forces you to create a psychological justification for why you're rich, and it forces you, unless you do a lot of work to keep this from happening, to decide that you're better than other people.
There's actually a huge Pride Festival in the month of June in Dublin.
Really?
I thought so.
Nice.
Wait a minute.
You want me to do a 180 spin?
Wasn't that Ireland that they went to Pride and they posted pictures? Yeah, it was.
What? They can call me the Jump King.
Why did you...
I'm doing all your tricks, baby.
Oh, God, Horror King. That was an atrocious joke.
Ah, I didn't see it. Boom. A wheelie and a stoppie. A stoppie is when you hit the brakes and put your back wheel up in the air. It's really hard to do, especially on a motorcycle where all the weight's in the back. Awesome. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do the stoppie yet. On the edge? There's a trick for when you're doing a wheelie? Damn! That's a good looking trick. Uh-oh. Oh, that's too bad,
that's
Marissa.
bad.
You know, there was a plague, of course. Ugh. Whoa! Okay, that is a great looking trick. And now we're going to learn to do the stoppie tricks. How is that not a stoppie? Oh, I have to be moving forward while I stoppie for it to count as a stoppie. Well, there you go. I didn't know that. So you just hit the brake. Well, this looks insane.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody was really concerned about the 7 deadly sins. I mean, you know, as part of Pride is also the conversation about the basically outlawing of sex of any kind, and that would be love.
Oh!
Yeah, I think it just means be proud of yourself.
Oh, yeah. Also, let's not forget, the 7 deadly sins were something a bunch of monks invented back in the 5th century to keep peasants in line. It's not like it's from the Bible or anything. Boom. They're like, here are the, fun fact, 8 categories of sin. Weirdly, vanity, pride, and boastfulness were all separate sins at that point. And I'm like, isn't that the same thing? Aren't vanity, pride, and boastfulness kind of all the same thing? But yeah, 5th century AD. Oh, no.
I'm fine with every month being Pride Month, Leslie.
Yeah.
We should have a Pride Parade every
That's
month.
good, but it would be better if every month was Halloween.
That's true.
Boom.
Oh, again, you're forgetting what Pride Parades are like. They basically are like Halloween.
It's true. It's a lot like
You
Halloween.
get to dress like anything you want.
Yeah, but nobody dresses spooky for Pride.
There are tons of stormtroopers.
I don't think
Some
that's
of them
spooky.
have no pants, but...
I don't find stormtroopers particularly spooky.
No, I do.
I know you do. And that's
They're
fine.
basically marching Nazis.
They are. Boom. Uh-oh. Is that a pizza?
You wanted me to read it out loud. No, I don't want to read it, your joke out loud, because I'd have to scroll back up, and I'm not doing that.
She doesn't believe in it.
Well, it's because I'm very tired
She got stuff to do, and it involves being tired.
and digesting. I'm thinking about a popsicle.
You should totes go get a popsicle. You'll love it.
I've been debating that for the last 30 minutes.
Oh, really?
It's the idea of actually having to, like, you know, move for my...
Oh, I see. Oh! I love how fast you get to full speed in this game. Makes it so much more playable.
As long as you're spooky fun, not spooky, you know, terrifying other people, because that would not be cool. But yeah, you live in one of the cities with one of the biggest pride. Well, you still
Biggest
have-
pride on Earth.
Yeah, biggest pride on Earth, bigger than San Francisco.
Yep. Toronto
Toronto?
beat San Francisco for
Yeah.
biggest pride. That had to sting. That had to sting if you're San Francisco.
Yeah.
Although the problem is, the cool parts of San Francisco have all been replaced by tech douches.
Yeah.
So, San Francisco, not the beacon of, the wilder parts of America anymore.
I hear what you're saying, Maddie, but just like in America, Martin Luther King Day, Black History Month, there's a need for these things.
Oh, absolutely. Again, there's literally half of America trying to bring back the Confederacy right now. We need to get as woke as possible, as fast as possible,
What I
to
do
keep from getting pulled into a second American Civil
what
War.
I'm surprised, like, no one really seems to have, at least that I know of.
What's that?
First Nations or Indigenous months.
Yep.
Like, kinda
That's
needs
something
some
I would like.
awareness
I
right
think should be
there.
studied a little more closely.
It's not even studied as part of the history of,
I know.
of our country. It's so weird.
Oh, it's upsetting as hell. All right, let's do the big Superman. Yeah.
What horror game? Horror King wants to know what horror game you're playing after this. I thought we were playing a hidden object game.
It's only. Oh no, you're right. It's time for the hidden object game. Sorry, we'll do the horror game on Monday. It's this weird game about. Okay, it's this very strange game about like being the person who decides who gets on the last plane leaving Earth before an apocalypse. And apparently it gets scary and freaky and brutal. So that should be a lot of fun. Sweet spot. What? Alright, so what are the extra challenges? Get 50, collect all snacks, wheelie and stoppy combo. How do you do a wheelie plus... Oh, wheelie and stoppy in one combo. I get it. Okay. Well, that should be fun.
Pride Month is epic, Marissa. I love Pride Month.
I did, Horror King. It's a well-known fact that taxi drivers in many places don't like you to wear seatbelts. I don't know why. Yeah.
Exactly, Marissa. I think that just the conversation here is like, we want to live in that utopia where it's not necessary to do that because there are no minorities and there is no
prejudice anymore.
And that would be amazing, but we're obviously a long way from that. But yeah, I love Pride Month.
Boom.
Pride Month's one of my favorite months.
Boom. What?
Fun fact, the comic book shop I used to work at was on the Pride Parade route.
Oh my
back in the
golly.
day, and it was kind of awesome.
Okay, well that sucked. No. I tried to collect a combo and I screwed it up badly. It's kind of embarrassing, but loving this game.
Wants to know if you ever played the Cat Lady?
No, I haven't played Cat Lady. I've heard of it, but haven't played it. Is it good and worth me tracking down?
Well, it triggered an existential crisis, so...
Though that's a big no.
That's either a yes or a no. I'm not
It's
sure
a
which.
big no. I just said that. Could not have been more open about how much that's a no.
What is your favorite alcohol, Maddie wants to know?
Who,
Hard
me?
lemonade and mudslides, really. Yes, he's asking you.
Oh, obviously, it's 50-50 tequila or vodka, depending on what kind of drink I'm mixing. But mostly tequila.
And
Big fan of tequila.
And the drink is what? Tequila, orange juice, cranberry?
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate, and ginger ale.
And of course ginger ale. Now that's a drink. People will tell you can't have orange juice in a cocktail because the strong taste of orange juice was originally designed to, hide how bad liquor doesn't taste very good. Hence vodka and orange juice being a drink. But trust me, orange juice makes for plenty of good cocktails.
Oh, yeah.
That's just drink snobs who say that. And as you know, I don't cotton to, oh yes, drink snobs at all.
Do-do-do-do-do.
I'm looking at you.
such a drink snob.
You are.
No way, though. I'm never going to fault someone for their, wanting orange juice with their alcohol or something like that.
What?
That's for sure, Wesley.
What happened?
Oh, Wesley was just saying people who act like you won't go to heaven because you aren't straight should be in hell.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Have I ever taken part in Pride Month?
She
yes.
lives at Pride Month back in the day? Again, she lived and worked
Yeah.
next to Pride Month festivities.
Yup.
She lived at Pride Month.
Even before I lived at Pride Month, I lived at Pride. Like, Pride was always just so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's more that we just never leave the house that I don't go to Pride anymore. And I mean, I still go to the Pride Parade whenever I can.
Yeah, but
Just,
plagues have made that,
the last
not
Pride
doable.
Parade we had, because, so I guess the year before last, yeah.
Oh, yes.
I actually didn't go, but
Wait.
that was because one of my employees wanted the day off so she could go, because she and her wife had never gone to a Pride Parade, and I was like, you're going to a Pride Parade for the first time? Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I was like, yes, I will work for you.
All right, so this game is a delight. Like, as you can see, it's literally just Tony Hawk meets Trials, but accessible. Like, masterpiece work, guys, no notes. For now, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comment section below the video. I'll see you back here for more new and upcoming games. Until then, I'm going to say that's right. Au revoir. Little Nas X.
Yup.
He made a wonderful video that was basically, saying the same thing as the book Huckleberry Finn, but a lot faster and a lot, catchier.
Yeah. Yeah, Marissa, that is true. What is the saying? If judgmental people like you are in heaven, I don't want to be there.
Exactly. If, how shall I put this? If heaven is full of white shoe wasps, who on earth
I know, yeah.
would want to spend the rest of
Who's the
eternity
quote
there?
from?
I don't remember who.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's,
Did we not just click on play again? I thought I did. Exactly right, Otomon. Speaking of fire and hell, apparently the Gulf of Mexico's on fire right now.
yeah, that's crazy.
But it's not as big news because the oil rig didn't blow up, killing a bunch of people. Yeah, but it's, yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun, Horking. I hope Ireland's, Pride Month goes well when it comes back. Boom.
Yeah, super fun.
Ooh, excuse me, everyone.
Met some lifelong friends at Pride.
That yawn got away from me. Alright, let's see what we're supposed to do. Alright. So we've got a helmet, and a scout kerchief, and a stencil penguin. Oh my god!
Huh?
You have to give him a helmet! So he's not
yeah,
getting knocked in the head anymore!
That's adorable.
I officially love this guy. Oh, dang! She's also hypnotized a cop. How did Dr. Gauss hide in the fridge just now? Good question. Alright, help me. Alright, so. Again, we need 9 pieces.
You have a bunch of diamonds.
You're right, we do.
So those are the ones.
So let's
that go in
try, okay. Okay, do we have something that ends with a triangle other than this S?
the- What's the triangle symbol? Oh,
Triangle.
that symbol.
So,
I don't
Triangle
see.
S.
Oh, there's one with the diamond.
S wave. Wave Y. Now you said I had a bunch of diamonds. Do they start with a Y?
Yeah, there's one.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so I'll do that diamond. Diamond Y. Or
Why is
maybe...
the last one you put up red?
I don't... Because it's the last one I put up.
Okay.
I think. Oh no, they're saying I clicked on the wrong one.
Oops.
Which I did. I didn't click hard enough on the first one.
Okay.
So we go Y diamond, diamond S, S circle, circle wave, wave circle. Woo! How many Fox plushies do we have? 2? Do we have more than 2? Are you ready to see the cutest spiders in the world?
They're adorable.
Look at those guys!
They're so cute. I don't want to shoot them out of there. That's their home.
Oh, so adorbs.
We have 2 Fox plushies for King.
One of them is Socks, and the other one is Vicky.
Vicky the Vixen.
Vicky the Vixen is badass as hell. No. Ew!
Oh, have a good night, Maddie.
What? It's not a phone, it's a slingshot? Look! It's not a phone, it's a slingshot. Okay, that's great. So, what about the penguin stencil? There's a picture of a penguin there. I'm not supposed to use it?
Maybe once you clear the spiders out.
Probably have to do that first, you're right.
Oh, cry.
Nightmare came true.
Now I'm sad.
We'll be able to do marches next year.
Is anyone there?
It's just fun.
I know, it is fun, but you know, plague. Ah! Well, that's 100%
You know.
a living iron.
Yo. See, that right there, that's why I don't iron.
Oh my god! It just was bored and wanted to iron something! Alright, what's in there? Hidden object screen is what's in there. Alright, let's do it! 15 feathers!
There's a big one right
Thank
there.
you. That's not a feather.
There's a bunch down there.
Where? Oh,
Over
yeah, I
on
see
the
it.
Side. Oh, over on the side.
Here?
Up, up, up,
Yeah, I see it now.
and then more up. There you go.
Nice. Got him. They're not playing around, are they? Ah, some of them are in stuff and under stuff. That's not cool, game.
Oh, have a good night, Marissa.
Get some sleep. I hope your dog, what do you call it? Survives the stress. Of course it will, but you know, with all of its sanity attacked on the 4th, because we're not going to see you till then. If we see you at all, I don't know how busy she's going to be in the 4th. All of these pills really make me think we're going to come back here and have to find 12 pills.
Yeah.
Like, why else would there be this many pills?
Can you click on that ladybug box?
Which one? Oh, that thing? No, it's a dye for kids.
Oh, okay.
You know? You know, for kids.
No, we're living in sin.
You know it.
All the sin.
So much sin. If anything, too much sin.
But yes, we are spouses.
Yes. It's my lady right here.
Ugh.
You're welcome. Hey, you're the one who put it in your name.
It wasn't me.
You adopted
They all
it.
named me that. On the
And you adopted it. You are not blameless in this, is my point. Are you seeing anything that could be a feather?
No.
Right? That's a feather?
Okay.
How was that a feather? I still don't
It's
see
a
it.
sketch.
It's a drawing of
Yeah.
a feather. You little monster. Anytime, it's not unusual for me to take a long nap before the sun goes down when I've had a busy day.
What about around the teacup over there? The
Think there might be a
saucer?
picture of
Yeah,
one?
there's
Or...
something on this side that seems.
It really did look like a feather. After, like, I didn't see it, but after you pointed out
Wait,
to me.
there's an angel. There's
Where?
an angel statue behind the teacup. Straight back from the teacup. Straight back from the
Okay,
teacup.
I see it.
I just thought maybe he had feathers.
He definitely does, but
That's invisible.
I still can't see it even after
I could
clicking
see the
on it.
faint outline, but
Not me.
that was invisible to me. Almost invisible.
Oh no, Spideys! Oh my god! The Spidey is sword fighting to not get brushed away! That was amazing!
Okay, I was so happy about that. What were we saying? It's never premarital sex if you never get married.
Waka waka.
I don't like that.
It's so true. Boom.
Oh no, your dog's gonna freak out in like 2 hours. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Oh, because the fireworks will start when it gets dark. Got it. Got
No.
it.
Oh,
No?
are they doing fireworks all weekend or just on the
Probably.
4th?
From what I've been hearing from friends, it goes all weekend.
Oh, I assumed it was just on the 4th.
But maybe I'm misunderstanding.
Here you go, buddy. Ah! That was alarming.
Okay. Poke. I poked.
Wait, now she's getting possessed?
What?
Dang, this crystal skull ain't screwing around.
Have a good night, David.
You get a good night's sleep. Girls and Pens are tomorrow. Followed maybe by some of that Sky game. What?
That guy amused me.
Oh, that guy's so cute. Apparently, where Marissa lives, you can do a whole week of fireworks with the 4th of July in the middle. I'm very surprised at that.
I have no idea what question you were referring to, Hurricane. I'm sorry. I'm very tired.
She is, to use the vernacular, tired as beans. He's gonna undo that. Yeah, that's fine. It's not censorable. Oh, that's a suction cup. Well, maybe I can use a suction cup to pull this open. I can! That's so sensible. I'm not expecting to see it in a video game. There's some kind of secret in this box. Yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously. Oh, there's more to do over here? Oh, look, the 4th button. Yeah, it turns out the guy who played the Robert De Niro part in LA Takedown was also the star of a favorite spy show of mine.
Which one?
The Fifth Corner. It didn't last.
No?
I remember it vividly for 2 reasons. A, it was a summer replacement series and only lasted 4 episodes. But B, it briefly starred Jay Freeman, I think is his name, who, of course, had shockingly few acting credits and is mostly famous for being Eddie Dane in my favorite movie, Miller's Crossing. He was also the bad guy in Alien Resurrection.
Oh,
That's right, there was a non-alien bad guy in that movie.
Are there any differences between our 2 Fox plushies? Yes.
They look nothing alike is
They
the
look
difference.
Nothing alike. Vicky's kind of grayish, with a white tipped tail. She's not quite an Arctic fox. I don't know what type of fox she is.
Yeah.
She's a very light. I would say like there's like it's a sand fox or something like that. Maybe something like that. But
We
anyway.
have to check.
Yeah, and she's got a giant head, but that's not really necessarily her type of fox. That's just the type of plushie she is.
Oh, yeah.
You all argue that she's a cat, but she's clearly a fox.
100% obvious that she's a fox. Is it by killing a skull with a sword? There's only one way to escape your nightmares. Beating up a skull with a sword. You and I have very different understandings of the word nightmare, game.
Fireworks because you also have Pioneer Day, which, by the way, Pioneer Day?
Yeah, that's kind of insane.
Yikes.
It's only for people out west, I assume.
Yeah. Yeah.
3 keys for the door.
Yeah, the forest fire fireworks thing. I was really pissed off. HOGuru here tried to calm me down last night at midnight when there were fireworks going off outside our window. And I was really pissed off about it. He was like, come on, when you were young, you did stuff like that. And I was like, nope. Nope.
He's got a...
only ever do fireworks, like, right by the water. Because they are a huge fire hazard. That one's drilled into my head.
Really? But I don't have anything that can color this. I don't have any... Oh, spray paint. Right. Woohoo! We did it! Oh, that actually... What?! He can talk.
I love that penguin.
And his laughter turned into coughing. This penguin's amazing.
I would like that penguin to live on my fridge, please.
So you want me to spray paint a penguin decal on our new fridge? Or the existing fridge?
Nothing new one when we finally get a new fridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Penguin decal it is.
Although you totally haven't thought about that new fridge I picked out. And the fact that we could very easily, if we
Yeah.
wanted to pay, well, we'd have to get it designed.
Yeah, I know.
The Han Solo.
I kind of want the Xbox mini fridge. So everyone made so many jokes about the fact that the Xbox looks like a refrigerator that they've now made an Xbox mini fridge
Yeah.
that looks exactly like that, only it has a door, and when you open it, it's all green inside. It's really cute. Okay.
Yes, Marissa.
I know where it
found.
is.
It wasn't there before they, got there.
Yep. Well, no. That would be founded. They discovered it. I mean, no one had ever, discovered that thing before. Kayla Rue made it! What?
Whoa.
You okay, woman?
Yeah. Just moved in a weird way.
Alright, so we need to, our adorable penguin fridge wants to hang out with his buddy the chameleon, but we don't have anything to catch him with because they won't give us a net. So maybe we have to make a net? No, it was not an oil rig that caught fire, Otomon. It was a pipe that burst.
All the lab rats are in their cages.
You okay?
I kept my promise. Now it's
Very
time to
wobbly.
keep yours.
So this is her dream.
Finally be together
What is wrong with this dude?
All in good time, my dear.
He's a tentacle man and he's got mechanical legs?
The lovely flower I've brought for you. Soon, you'll see exactly what my dream looks like. And you
100% that's the bad guy from Hellboy. Just putting that out there. That's obviously the bad guy from Hellboy. Okay. Punchy punchy. I can't believe that worked. Oh, this game is so delightful. Everything in it makes perfect sense. We broke the mirror and so got into the dream. Okay, I can't do anything until I fix the light. How do I fix the light? Well, let's try it. And people all said, sit down, you're on a heavenly trip. Sit down, you're starting to slip, and the devil will drag you under by the... Wait, can I move them? Oh, I can move them. Okay. Well, that's obviously wrong. Save me. Thank the Lord. Woo! Science!
Science?
Exactly right, Marissa. Yeah, tragically you missed the craziest thing to yet happen in this game.
I'm sorry.
You can always check it out later.
For 5 seconds.
Never a good idea leaving the room for 5 seconds.
Seriously? This is... Come back and that's what you're talking about. I'm like, really?
Yep.
So I have to rewind the tape. Alright, I'll rewind the tape. After I get a popsicle.
Oh, crap. I really thought that was clever, but I was wrong. It goes down here. Well, that can't be right. Oh, I see. That was embarrassing. And yet, Otomon, apparently not. He's talking about the genre. I was surprised it didn't turn into a pornography when the Tentacle Man showed up. Well, with him being a Tentacle Man. I'm like, yeah, you'd think, but no. Eh. Wow, this one is crazy.
Criminy. Alright, what is
Alright,
this thing
that
I have
might
to
be
press?
right. You okay? Because you sound okay.
I'm good. Have issues, but I'm good.
We completed 5 minigames without skipping, but that's only because the text ones count. We've been skipping a lot of minigames. It's too dangerous. I need to neutralize the flower first. With this mirror piece, I shall slash it to death. That didn't work at all. A stone feather. Ew. Okay, so we need to do something about those centipedes. Oh, so many Stalfos horses. They're so cute. Here you go. Let me help your mane. Oh, what a pretty horsey! And we earned a fork. Which is a little weird. Why did the horse raise her hoof? Do you need a new shoe? My beautiful dream monster horse? Heart key. Nice. So is that a flower or a spider or both? Okay. I suspected as much. Well, I have... Oh, I need one more feather before we can help him with the wing. Okay, that line looks like a glitch. Woman? Pay attention.
Sorry, I'm captivated by this tentacle monster and what the hell am I watching?
Why do you think we all reacted that way?
Jesus Christ! I leave the room. The only time I leave the room today, this happens?
Alright, now you need to look at the screen.
Okay.
Doesn't it look like that line there is a glitch?
It
Like
does.
when they were doing the art, they merged two plates and then missed a line?
Yeah.
It's a single line of white pixels. You need to gather some honey. In
The
this
fox's
weight.
name is Socks, because I'm original when naming things.
Almost crazily original. Oh, the carpet won't let me approach the door, so we have to weigh it down. Is that a lighter? Does not look like a lighter. Is that a house or a cake? Phonograph. There's a phonograph, everybody.
I just rewatched it, Marissa. It was terrifying.
Yeah, the game officially went nuts, and it was already this game. So imagine how bad things got when it went nuts.
This game has a satisfying amount of oddness.
Just crazy bonkersness. 2 photo frames with only 1 picture, so I need to find the other picture for that photo frame. Gah! Well, here's your arm, buddy. Something is missing from the mechanism. Do we have anything mechanistic? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Really, we can do something here. Oh! I cannot cut that with the paper? Yes, I can, as I suspected. Pocket fan and a wrapping paper. Nice. Didn't even see a door back there. Found netting. Oh, finally.
They didn't get the chameleon.
Yep. Who's the best friend, as you'll recall. Oh, broken heart.
Why does the house look like a cake? Kayla, that is this game.
Because
It's
we're trapped in a
crazy.
nightmare dream. And it was her wedding day in her dream to a hideous Nazi tentacle doctor. And so she got, like, the place where they're holding their reception mixed up with the cake in her head. This whole game operates under just bizarre dream logic. We can light this on fire and then melt the frozen bucket. And get the bottle of champagne. What?!
I kept wanting to know what was happening there.
That is a communist bear fighting a lobster with a balalaika. What is happening in this game? Wow. Everything about this game is a masterpiece. We need to get a bucket full of honey to give him to get him to go away and stop bothering the lobster with his, again, balalaika. And as you can see, the cutting board is on the ceiling. Why? Because everything about this game. The wedding at something p.m. 12 p.m. Okay. There's the jar for the honey. There's where I can open a can I find. Alright, let's go get the honey. Alright. That is not at all distracting.
Sorry, you told me to get a popsicle though.
Like, the game was already insane, and then we went into somebody's dream, and it has just turned it up 10 notches. Wait, really? I'm not supposed to give the honey to the bear. Okay, that made sense to me. Did that make sense to you? Alright, well, apparently I'm not the only one to whom that made sense.
Maybe, wasn't there like bugs somewhere? Like a...
It's at 12 noon, if you'll recall.
Yes.
Seriously. Candy cane, mushroom. I would like to make this go away so it wasn't distracting me from the top of the screen.
I know, that...
We've actually missed items because of that bar. Spoiler alert, I'm the hidden object
The
guru.
chicken's right there.
I never want
It's
to
roasted
switch to the
chicken.
match 3 mode. No, that's
Oh,
a
it's a
piggy.
pig. I thought
It
it
needs
was
an
a
apple,
chicken.
which is right here. Soda-lated water is what we need.
Oh, the chicken was in the egg. You just never went back and clicked on the egg.
What?
The thing you thought was a mushroom.
Oh, that's so cute. I broke the egg and there was a chicken inside. God, this game's amazing. Okay. I got a drill.
The chef's hat is not white. It's over there on top of a pineapple.
Oh, I assumed all chef's hats had to be white. I don't know why I assumed that. I guess I've just
They
never seen
usually
one that
are.
isn't. I guess I saw a red one in something once, but, you know. Okay, so what can we do with this? Is there something I can't pick up with my hands? I did Horror
There's
King.
shrimp's right down there.
Oh, yes, that is a shrimp. I'm not used to them seeing them with their skin on. And then Lady Guru spilled ice all over herself again. Oh, hey, the icing gun. I like my cheese with holes. That's from a buildup of carbon dioxide when the cheese is fermenting. That's what creates those air pockets. Still don't know. There we go. I was looking for the bun, but I was actually supposed to pick it up with tongs. Okay, we need a mushroom, and we need to figure out how to sodalate some water. I don't see the water or the sodalator.
What about that red and white thing back there? There's a machine. No, that's
Popcorn
a
machine.
food processor. No?
Oh my god, so that, it's a popcorn maker. See, there's the vent. The otter? There it is. I didn't think it would be in a bottle like that. The otter channel I like, where people live with otters.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to show the otters a popcorn maker. The otters were not amused.
No. Over there, above the oven mitt on the wall, there's a poster with a bunch of different fruit and vegetables.
No, that's not going to be it.
Okay.
They're not going to cheat that much. So they tried to trick the otter by giving the
Can you
otter
open
some
those
popcorn
doors?
chicken. No, we already tried that. By giving the otter some popcorn chicken. And the otter was like, this is delicious. That's fantastic. Then
Oh.
they're like...
No, that's bones down there?
Yeah, that's bones. We tried them. And then the guys were like, okay, well, how about some real popcorn? And so now they tried it. And they're like, this is disgusting. Why did you try to trick us like that? Oh, nuts to you, gang. So yeah, the otters were not down for popcorn at all. And it led to something beautiful because they were mildly interested when it was just blowing hot air on them. Because they kind of liked having hot air blown on them. But the minute stuff started flying out of it, they fled upstairs. They were so freaked out.
Oh, poor them.
Aha! Wedding basket. That's a normal thing. Gah! What is wrong with that bear? Oh my god. Oh.
I think you should watch. Ottoman's asking for horror movies. So I was going to recommend Our House,
Or
what's
Come True.
or Come True,
Or perhaps Butchers.
or even
Just
Butchers.
a lot of really good horror movies you should definitely
With
watch.
One
Wink.
of the best writers out there.
Yes. In an amazing coincidence.
Sexy too.
Aw, so sweet. How would I hit that? Grappling? No, I don't have a
did
grappling hook.
Horror
Or a
King.
dart.
It was very funny. I might be falling.
Okay, that was amazing.
There might be sleep happening.
Okay, I'm not saying that this game is the most bizarre thing I've ever played in my life.
I love this
But we
game.
just saw there was a target in a tree. So we used a bottle of champagne, shook it and blasted off the cork to hit the dartboard target. And that made an accordion fall out of it.
Yeah.
Because that's this game, everybody. This game just gets more and more bonkers. I can't believe we have to wait till Monday to play it some more. That was yawn. I apologize. It got away from me. Alright, time to check in with the hamster. We've completed all of the vials, so now we should be able to see the hamster mime the concept of love. Aww.
By the way, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna mime love.
Please do. Aww.
See? I mime love better than Hammy.
Totally.
The hamster.
I love that we have a hamster mime. Who the hell's idea was a hamster mime?
I don't know, but it's
Come True is also good, Otomon. Definitely you're going to want to watch Come True. It's a little weirder than Our House or Butcher's, but it's also quite amazing. And I would very much encourage you to watch it. So, Fox, our beautiful Fox Socks, is going to be taking the rest of the night off. So everybody say goodnight. Night, Fox. You adorable socks. See, I reversed them? Well, I thought it was clever. Likewise, we're going to be taking the rest of the night off. Yes, what do you need?
Nothing?
Oh, okay. It's just like you tried to grab my attention.
No.
So what she's doing is, she's pretending for all you people that she's not trying to distract me. But she's constantly reaching over and scratching me to get my attention. And then pretending she didn't. It's very weird. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up here. Thanks, everyone, for dropping by. Hope you had a good time. I know I did. We're going to be back tomorrow at noon for some Girls in Panzer. And then maybe this Sky game that Coffee keeps talking about. And then, of course, maybe in the afternoon for some more Green Hell. We can only see. All right, we'll see you back here for more. But until then, I'm going to say that's right.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.